Good morning, everyone. This is Monsi Serrano from the Philippine Business and News. And this morning, we're honored to meet the director for the records of the Securities and Exchange Commission, my good friend, the friend of the Philippine Business and News, Attorney Jerry Del Rosario. Good morning, Attorney.
Good morning, Sir Monsi.
Attorney, we witnessed yung transition ng SEC from the old building to PICC, and now napaganda ng opisina niyo dito sa Makati, ano ba yung mga what are the developments of SEC ngayon, like in terms of number ng mga nag-register, kasi pandemic was quite challenging, ano ba yung mga nangyari ngayon and ano ba yung forecast nyo?
Well, siguro I need to step back about pandemic noon. We had a lot of problems before kasi talagang totally manual. Pero dahil sa pandemic, yung chairman na namin noon, si Chairman Aquino, talagang nag-take advantage sa pandemic kasi nobody will come to your office and ayaw rin namin pumunta sila. That's why, in fact, before pandemic, few days before pandemic, nagkaroon kami ng launching yung together with BAR, naglagay kami ng isang maliit na office sa PICC, sama-sama kami. Pero dumating nga yung pandemic, we need to re-engineer. We were able to hire good IT, then nagkaroon kami ng automation. Well, biro mo, tumaas ang aming registration. Last year nga, we were able to register around 52,000 something.
Wow.
Partnerships, corporations, at nag-expect din yung aming foreign investment.
Wow.
Although wala akong exactong details ngayon, pero 52,000 something yon. Now, meron kaming bagong system of registration, yung tinatawag na parang e-secure, wherein you need to make a credential. Ibig sabihin, kasi naging problem namin before, mayroong mga tao na they're denying na, well, wala kaming inirehistro. And yet, our name appears. Even yung TIN namin, yung aming ibang identity, yung identification card, kaya sa dokumento nyo sa incorporation, and yet wala akong nire-registro. Dumating yung ganung point. In fact, tinatawag nga kami sa Senate tungkol dyan. And ito nga, one of the reason to make sure na yung identity nung nire-registro ay sigurado, then we need to secure. Para siyang although yung bang sasubmit ka ng national ID, kung di national ID yung sasabit mo, you need to submit 2 more additional government issue ID, passport, postal ID. Pero pag national ID, isa lang. Then meron liveness check. Yung liveness check na yun para makita na talagang tao, hindi machine itong siguro, para lang for us to know na talagang identity ng tao.
Yung sabi nga ng KYC, no?
Saka kung scammer siya, matatakot na siya magparehistro kasi mamumunuan siya. Ayun na isang reason nun. Although, ngayon, mandatory na siya, except for yung mandatory sa mga stock corporation. Pero yung mga partnership,
one-person corporation,
siguro later on baka mag-mandatory. Nasa transition stage. Although nakikita nga namin, medyo, siyempre, transition, yung system, baby pa. Pero later on, siguro, bibilis na rin yan. Right now po, from January to May, we were able to register around almost 21,000.
Wow, that's a lot. Kung considering na halos Q1 for one first quarter heading to second.
Second quarter pa lang ito. Sana masurpass ko yung 52,000 something. Para siyempre gusto rin namin improve. Then in terms of sa amendments naman, meron kami i-amend. Well, i-amend, ibig sabihin, iniiwasan na namin yung may paper copy. I-submit mo lang doon. Although, hindi pa siya totally paperless. Yung palang registration namin is totally paperless na.
Wow.
Once na kapag i-secure ka, fill upan mo yung form kasi you will be given yung sarili mong QR code na yun na magiging firma mo. Tuloy-tuloy na siya. You don't need to pumunta sa notaryo. You don't need to come here para i-submit. Yun na siya.
Galing.
Paperless na siya.
A big improvement compared before, no? I remember yung sa the Philippine Business and News, di ba? Tagal yan.
Hingi ka ng 3, 4 na kopya. Saan naman pupunta yung kopya? Tatago lang namin kung saan. Hindi abala na saan samantalang ngayon. naka-store na, meron pa kami digital capture.
It's talagang you streamline the whole process.
Yeah. Talagang kinakailangan, hindi ka pwede maging stagnant.
Does that help, no, in bringing in more people, investors to register the business? Yes, especially here in the Philippines. Alam nila na one of the big challenges dito sa Pilipinas masyadong yung voluminous paperwork that no.
Tama yun, Sir Monsi, talagang siyempre pag nag-improve ang sistema mo, walang face-to-face, walang room for corruption, mabilis. Hindi mo kinakailangan silang pumunta rito para magkaroon ka ng discretion. Tuloy-tuloy ang papel, masaya sila. At meron silang tiwala sa sistema namin na okay, ang SEC naman mabilis. Sa ibang agency naman, kung ibang issue yan, pero kami yung facing na registration kami unang-unang opisina.
Exactly.
Kailangan dumaan muna sa amin, then it follows na yung BIR, local government, social agencies. Kaya gusto namin dito pa lang sa amin, masaya na sila.
Internally, was there resistance in implementing this streamlining?
Well, siguro kung meron mang mga resistance dahil initially mabagal yung internet o may glitches pa. Pero later, wala naman sila magagawa Talagang kinakailangan mag-improve.
Grabe rin yung political will mo kasi kumbaga talagang mastered mo na itong itong sa record section
Kailangan mo kailangan mo talagang sumunod sa agos ng technology. Lalo ngayon, ang Philippines ay kasama sa CRF, yung Corporate Registrars Forum. Yan yung aggregation sa mga registrars sa buong mundo. In fact, pwede kong ipagyabang ngayon for second year, nanalo na naman ang Philippines on innovation.
Wow.
Ang awarding niya is on October this year. Bibigyan tayo ng award.
Congratulations.
Pangalawang sunod na, 2023, wala ng 24, then itong 25 ang award.
Pangalawa na.
Kaya katapat na rin natin yung kasi para bang meron kaming showcase na itong credentialing, itong e-secure na you don't need to, kahit nasa ibang bansa ka, lahat may internet, meron kang ID, tatanggapin na yan. Kahit foreigner, may passport. Yun, hindi mo kinakailangan magpa-apostille, which is one of the biggest problem mga foreigner, yung sa apostille, tapos yung consular, hindi na.
Galing. A big skip, no? Yung kumbaga, yung process medyo talagang talagang streamline, no, and at the same time compliant
Sa hangga't maaari hinahanapan nga namin ng pagmabawasan yung requirements. Kaya nga yung ibang requirements nga ilalagay namin sa isang dokumento na to para isang dokumento na lang.
So what can the people, the foreign investors expect dun sa mga down the road na plano yung institute dito sa SEC as far as business registration is concerned?
Well, so para sa foreign registration, we devoted the department. Nag-create kami ng bagong department. Division rather. Part itong company registration, which is known as First D, Foreign Investment Registration Station Division, First D. Lahat ng registration na merong more than 40% foreign equity, branch offices, ay yung mga partnerships, at yung mga representative office, digital operating office, doon sila lahat, talagang priority sila ron. Meron sila sariling lane.
Wow.
Sabi nga di ba, yun naman din ang gusto ng ating Pangulo, bigyan ng green lane. Ito, green lane para sa mga foreign investor.
Red carpet, not red tape, no?
Red carpet. Mahirap yung red tape.
Attorney Jerry, any message sa ating mga Pilipino, sa mga foreign investors na kino-consider nilang mag-invest dito sa Pilipinas? No? What can your office, the SEC, can promise them in terms of business registration and other things that can help them come to the Philippines and invest?
Sa mga kababayan ko, even the foreign investor, I can assure na talaga we're trying to improve our system. The national headquarters itong sa Makati, as well as yung aming mga extension offices na meron kaming 14 ngayon, ay ready maglingkod, tumanggap na inyong mga applications, and we can guarantee na sa pinakamabilis na paraan ay aprobahan namin o pag-aaralan namin yung application. Talaga pong we mean business dito. Kailangan po ng improvement ng ating bansa at we will start from the registration ng kanilang kumpanya. Kaya umasa po kayo na gagawin namin lahat para mapabilis ang pag-proseso at pag-approve ng inyong applications dito sa aming tanggapan.